Good morning. Morning, everyone. We are live. We are at the trail. The good old Wellston Trail again today. It's day 146. And we are out walking. Rainy is the first one in this morning. Good morning. Just getting here. How are you doing this morning, Rainy? Just me and you for a minute. Raining in rains. Raining in rains. Good morning. How was the weekend? It was alright. Ducky is here. Good morning. Ducky, good to see you. Day 146. Closing in on that day 150. Still trying to figure out something I can do on day 150. And it seems like a pretty monumental day. Oh no. Oh, okay. You sure didn't come. This is Sunday. Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa. Good to see you this morning. I'm ahead of things this morning. Well, that's good. Been up since 4 on your third cup of coffee. I was up around 3 and got up and took care of a few things. And I always say I sleep like a baby. You get up 3 times during the night to pee. So that's my sleeping like a baby. Zach is here. Good morning, Zach. Game was close last night. You thought you were going to pull it out. You talking about the Steelers Ravens game last night? Anyway, yeah, I was up about 3 o'clock and got back into bed. And I thought, you know, I might just get back up and just stay up because I didn't feel like I was going to fall asleep. Next thing I know, the alarm was going off at 6 o'clock. So obviously I needed to get back into bed and sleep. So good to see all of the people in here this morning. Everybody comes in on a regular basis. Is here this morning. Good to see you. Oh, the Cincinnati game. Oh, yeah. I'm glad they lost. I just, like I said yesterday, I just hope that I get an alert today that they fired Zach Taylor. I do any work on the house. I got a little bit done. Not much. Back in my backyard, I've got these tubs. They're sitting on top of this. I got like an old, I think it's actually for cleaning fish. School back on today. Kids was here. Okay. Yeah, I think that the bench is for, I think it was built to clean fish on. That's what it looks like anyway. But um, it's got these plastic tubs. Been sitting on top of them for years now, ever since I've owned the house. And I got those kind of cleaned out. There was like trash in them and all kinds of other stuff and weeds growing. They're full of dirt. Anyway, I got those kind of cleaned up. I need to move that bench out of the way. It's just been sitting there, so yeah. Abnor, hello, how are you? Angelo came back from vacation. You still can't go back to school today? Why not? Alright. Turn that camera around, let y'all see the beautiful nature instead of the beautiful Dave. Oh, he's sick? Oh, that's a shame. I know he likes school, so he's probably upset about not being able to go to school. He'll be bugging you in the middle of the day to take him to school, probably. Bam in the Philippines. How you doing this morning? Or this evening for you. Welcome in. Good to see you here this morning. A little bit cooler here this morning. It's in the 40s. I think it's like 46 or 47, something like that. 46, 47, who knows. Anyway, a little bit cooler, but that's all right. It's not too bad. I have a kind face. Well, thank you very much. I am a kind soul. 33 for you? That's almost a heat wave. Pools will be opening up soon, huh? I was walking through the yard yesterday looking at stuff that I had chopped down, cut up a little bit, and yeah, there's like new growth on them, spring type growth on them. So I'll have buds growing on stuff here real soon down here in Georgia. Nope, not gonna walk 5 miles today. Just my normal 2. Joshua is here. Good morning, Josh. Good to see you this morning. How are things for you up in the Great White North? I think all you people just come in here just to see how warm it is down here in Georgia. Laura is here. Good morning, Laura. Good to see you. I was really hoping yesterday, I don't know if you're aware of it, but after my live stream, YouTube randomly, I don't know if it's random because it seems like it's kind of got a theme to it, but they pick a highlight from my live stream and it comes in as private. I can make it public if I want. I made a bunch of them public yesterday. I was really hoping yesterday it would get that clip where the guy asked me what I thought about breast implants, or what my position was on breast implants. I was really hoping that would be the highlight, but it wasn't. So, but yeah, I was way behind on looking at those and seeing what YouTube had picked. So I posted a whole bunch of highlights yesterday. But anyway, the one from yesterday wasn't that great, so I just deleted it. Maybe we'll see some deer today. Didn't see any yesterday. And but we did get to see the albino squirrel yesterday, so that was kind of cool. Burks is here. Good morning, Burks. How you doing? Burks was live yesterday out ice fishing. I think you got skunked, didn't you? I didn't stay for the whole thing, but morning. Josh, they someone came in to my live stream. Uh-oh. Hitting buttons. Someone came into the live stream yesterday afternoon. You know how they ask all these weird questions. And I'd never seen the name before. I think it was something like Angry Man or something like that. And the question was, what was my position on breast implants? And so I just held up both hands like this and said, there you go, there's my position on breast implants. I was being honest. I'm missing some chat here. Or our friend the albino squirrel. A couple of my buddies said go to Pushall Lake. You can chase flags all day. Well, that was not that was not the case. He gave it a, yeah, I saw the recap of it. So I assumed that you got skunked. That's a rare occasion for you though, man. Rare occasion. If you learn more about that lake, because you said you'd never fished there before, and you hadn't been there since you were a kid, I think. I'm sure if you learned more about the lake, you'd probably do all right out there. Yeah, so if you want to see that highlight, just go to my the replay from yesterday and just watch like the last 5 minutes of the video. It was at the very end of the video, so. That's the only question that person asked, too. I guess after they saw my response to that, they realized I was a funny guy. So, Unkim is here. Good morning, Unkim. Good to see you. Definitely subscribe to Old Guy Hustle. Absolutely. 10,000 to 12,000 steps. Yeah, I looked up, somebody asked me about that 10,000 steps, so I looked that up. And I think that's about 4 or 5 miles. I don't know. There are days that I do walk that much. My day at the waterfalls, I definitely walked at least 5 miles that day. Did a lot of walking during the live stream, and then afterwards I went and filmed a bunch of content and walked around. So yeah, it's good to see you too, Unkim. We are in the second park. And I stumbled, yes. The old wabi-sabi about bit the dust. Yeah, that was, for a brief second, I was pretty scared. I didn't know if I was going to recover from that. Fortunately, I got my good leg planted to hold me up. I mean, if I would have fallen, it wouldn't have been that big a deal, but if I would have landed on my bad knee, because it was already hurting, if I would have landed on my bad knee going down that hill, yeah, that would not have been good. Hey, Burks, I was trying to ask on your live yesterday, and you were getting a bunch of comments at the time, and every time I typed it twice, but both times I typed it, by the time you looked at the chat again, my question had disappeared. But I was wondering where you're at on watch hours. I know you're sitting just over 1,000 subs, but where are you how are you doing on watch hours? Because that was the struggle for me, was getting over the watch hours. And as far as the sitting right at 1,000, I sat at 1,000. I was like in between 1,050 and 1,060 for a long time, and just sat there, kept going up and down, up and down, up and down. And you need another 180. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Good morning, gentlemen. You need another 180 to 3,000 or 180 to 4,000? If you needed 180 to 4,000, you'd already be partially monetized. Skipjack Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you this morning. I caught a little bit of your live last night. And we have completed 1 mile, just over 17 minutes. So we're doing good on time. There's my favorite view. Sun's coming up too late though. Normally I got sunshine, or used to have sunshine shining on that by this time. Got a real nice moon up there. But I just love those. I know I say this all the time. You guys are probably getting sick of hearing it, but I just love those great big tall pine trees like that. And they're everywhere too. Now, yesterday we got to see, on the way back, we got to see my little friend, the albino squirrel, running around. Yeah, good to make log cabins. Rainy with a heart emoji. Thank you, Rainy. First day back to work. That sucks. I try to stay positive, so that's all I'm going to say on that.
Like a softball. If you've ever picked up a 70-pound dumbbell,
There's my gang, yeah. Traffic jam. They're talking about you on my live stream.
Uh-oh.
They're saying that I was filming you guys from behind. They said you guys were a traffic jam.
That's us. Tell them thank you.
No, they're not walking with me. Those guys they're out here every day. There's sometimes one, sometimes two, three, or four of them all walking together. They come out almost every day. Yeah, this is the area where the albino squirrel was hanging out yesterday. Right in here. Last time I saw him, before yesterday, I saw him about 2 or 3 days in a row, and he was like in the same area, so that was kind of cool to see him yesterday. I hadn't seen him in a while, so I have no idea if it's the same one or not, but don't know how common albino squirrels are. Somebody said in the comments that it was the first one. They'd never seen a white squirrel before, so yeah. Burke, they walk too slow for me. They're all a little bit older than I am. I'm not criticizing them. I mean, hell, they get out here every day. It's better than some people. But I've walked with the one guy before. He was walking by himself, I think like 2 or 3 days in a row. And I know he loves to talk. So I walked with him for a while one day out here. I did that once on this trail a few years ago. There's an app called Meetup, and it's like local meetups with groups. You can form a group, and there's different events on it here. They have a group that plays board games once a week or once a month. Yeah, just different groups. It's not like YouTube stuff, but we'll see. It's just a group gets together to do stuff, and I formed a group to walk this trail actually, and just didn't have real good participation with it. And I was getting ready to make a long trip up to Ohio, and I had one person that show up almost every day. But there'd still be days they didn't show up. So anyway, when I went up to Ohio, I went up there for about a month, so I just ended the group and never reformed it. Can you ask my honest opinion about something? Absolutely. Lester is here. Good morning. You cannot come out from your corner. Rainy is here, Lester. Thank you, Unkim, for the support. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying good morning to Lester. Looking for deer, looking for deer. Where are the deer? Here, deer, 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 deer. Okay. I still have a rough time going live. I try to act like myself, but I'm more of a joker. I feel like I look stupid when I'm live. Dude, if that's you being a joker, then that's fine. I mean, I come out here and I don't know, what's everybody's opinion? Do you think I go out of my way to be funny? I think it's all natural, at least the way I look at it. I mean, I look at this phone and I see you guys. You guys drop a comment, and in my mind, I see your face. Some of you, I know what your face looks like. Some of you, I don't, so I just imagine what you look like. You don't want to see those imaginations. But, you know, and I just look at the phone like I'm talking to somebody. And I think that I'm authentic. I think that I try to be as authentic as I can. If I'm a goofball, well, that's me. I'm just a goofball. And they're either going to like me or they're not. I mean, believe me, I've had people comment on my videos before and, you know, told me. I had a guy one time comment on one of my videos, said he found me on a live, and he said, I watched about 10 minutes of your live and I couldn't stand you, so I watched your video. I watched one of your videos and you're just as stupid or something like that. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he said something about how stupid I was on my video. So I was like, Lisa with the 100 sticker, thank you so much. Thank you. Don is back. Welcome back, Don. Watching cute girls on the TV. Lester. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Don, it's good to have you here today. So, as far as worrying about what you look like on camera, I mean, you know, that's something that all YouTubers, content creators, when they decide to start putting their face out there, that's something that we all struggle with. And my first few videos, I didn't show my face at all, but I get that. Sometimes I open up more than usual. I get some people say they can't stop laughing in a good way, and I get friends that say, Aaron, you got to be yourself more. Well, yeah, if you're not being yourself, then yeah, you need to be yourself. You strike me, Burks. Here's my honest opinion of you. The little bit I know about you. You strike me as a serious guy. You strike me as a serious guy who doesn't mind joking around, and you have fun with it, and you smile and you laugh. So, I mean, be you. Believe me, I'm not trying to be anybody but who I am, and if that limits me on subs, so be it. I'm shocked that I've got 1,600 people that have subbed to my channel. I'd say at least 1,000 of those people are just people that randomly, you know, caught one of my live streams. They just subbed, and you know, there's more that liked what they saw at that particular time, and they subscribed, but they never come back. So, yeah, I think you got a pretty good community. I mean, I was watching the chat yesterday, and I think that you built a pretty good community. You have a bunch of people that seem real familiar with you. So the ghost in your house said hi. Yeah, be you and relax. Yep. Lester went to Walmart yesterday. That's exactly how you are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you know, the serious part of it, use that to your advantage to get your point across about stuff, you know, teaching things and stuff like that. Obviously, if someone is showing you how to, I don't know, I'm not a fisherman, so, but if someone's showing you how to rig up a jig for something, and don't even ask me if that's a thing. I think it is, but anyway, he's showing someone a technique on how to fish. You know, obviously you want to be serious about that. You don't want to be joking around about that, because people are there to learn. And I think that that's the valuable thing with people with experience. Everybody has some experience in their life that someone else doesn't, and you can teach a lot of stuff here. So you're a prankster, just like I vary to make people laugh, but then there are serious parts of you. There you go. There you go. Your dad needs to be doing this, but his back is starting to hurt. Well, if he can stand up. Joe Rogan did a little bit one time, and they had a guest on there. I have no idea who it even was, but they were talking about somebody, and Joe Rogan just kept asking the question, can he stand up? And this person was making excuses for why they can't lose weight. And Joe kept saying, can he stand up? Can he stand up? Can he stand up? And the person finally answered and said, yeah, they can stand up. He said, there you go. There's exercise right there. That's a start. So, you know, you can't, if you got back issues, you can't expect to go out and run a marathon tomorrow. You know, so just stand up. Been trying to teach people how to put live shiners on yesterday. Oh, okay, they've never ice fished before. Yeah, fishing knots and things like that. Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, those things are the things that people want someone that's serious about it to be teaching them. All right, I'm not going to watch a video. I watch all kinds of videos on how to do stuff, how to fix stuff. I'm not going to watch a video where some guy's, you know, trying to prank you, or, you know, being a jokester about how to do this or do that. Good dad. That's a good example. You know, he talks about fixing, or he does stuff with his chainsaws. He jokes around a little bit about it while he's doing it, but for the most part, he's teaching people how to do it. So, let's see. Fishing knots. You should put on your safari hat and post more. Yeah, you should, Lester. Butter tarts, do not call me Davy ever again. I don't like that name. It's nothing personal, but yeah, don't call me Davy. Ducky is in the building. Blazer is bored. Hello, Blazer is bored. Welcome on board. I am out walking. I had a conversation there for a while. Don't call me late for dinner either. Nope. I'm out walking 2 miles a day. Same thing I've done every day now for 146 days in a row. Keep doing this. I'm planning on going for a full year. I live stream from my walks. Like I said, there's 146 of them now out there on the interweb, and I'm gonna keep on pushing. I hope to get to a full year of doing this. So, good morning from Western New York. Well, good morning. I want you to know I respect you very much, honestly. I'm glad I can talk to you about that. Absolutely, you know, and you got my email address right there in the description. oldguyhustle@gmail.com. You can reach out to me anytime. I mean, I'll give you what advice I can. I'm not going to claim that I know everything, because I definitely don't. So, negative 30 Celsius. It's not fit for human consumption. Lisa, yes, 146 days. And thank you for typing days today. You typed that 145 yesterday. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I think what you're trying to say there, Burks, is that you overthink things. Yeah, I tend to do that too. Thank you, Juice. I'm the best. Sandy, how you doing today? Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes, Lisa, you need to explain things to me. I get involved in the conversation or talking about something, and you know, a random comment will come up, and it's like, huh? I really do enjoy doing this. This is so much fun. I think, Burks, you said that you enjoyed going live. Mine never quits. There you go. Morning. How you doing this morning? Now, I need to hustle a little bit here. I got 45 seconds to get back to that sign. All the shelters full and overcrowded. You can't get in. Oh, okay. You good? I'm good as well. Sandy, doing good as well. Yeah, I stopped here and there to read the chat, but I guess I really wasn't concentrating on my pace very much, but I'll make it. There's my sign right there ahead of me. We've made it. Alright, there's my starting point where I start. I don't actually start clocking it, because I clock it. I turn on live when I come down that hill every morning. So it's always a little bit over, but we did in 34:54 today. So under the 35 minutes. We're doing good. Beautiful walk. Well, thank you, Sandy. I do it every day, 7:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I start out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Man, no. I hope that doesn't happen, Burks. I've become a part of your day. Good. Yeah, the metal detecting. I don't have a metal detector, so I don't know. I would probably enjoy that. I don't think I'd want to do it when it's cold, but it is coffee time. Lisa said I've become part of your days. That's fantastic, Lisa. Thank you. Mile 291, 292 crushed. Absolutely, Laura. Thank you so much. You're a big part of this channel, Laura, and I do appreciate you. Sandy, doing great. Yep. Yeah, no snow in Georgia. Nope. They got some snow last winter, but it was it's a rarity down here. I've been really stressed about that and other things. Well, goddamn, I imagine you are. Mainly off grid. Good morning. Work today, not happy. Yeah. Mike is making stuff came in as well. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you stopping by. 146 days in a row now. Oklahoma's free from snow too. I lived in northern Texas, used to drive up to Kansas all the time, to Wichita. So I drove through Oklahoma a lot, and yeah, they got ice storms there. I didn't like that. Mainly you have a good day at work. Hopefully it's a nice, easy day. I'm climbing the hill of death here. It's just a little hill. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's just a little hill. But sometimes that hill kicks my ass when I'm done. I just finished walking 2 miles, so lost all your new subs overnight again. Yeah. I'm no rock star. Thanks, Laura. Skipjack Cindy's still in the house. Thanks for hanging around, Cindy. I appreciate that. Lester's been here. Lester. Shame on you. And I just mooned the cars just driving by. Where are we at? I am in Georgia. I'm in middle Georgia. I am 100 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, Lester. You need to stop that, Lester. You watch while I'm driving to work? Okay, cool. Yeah, not a case of the Mondays, Cindy. For those of you new to the channel, Lester is a old-time friend on the channel. Been here since the beginning of my channel. And Lester likes to take responsibility for throwing trash. Got more. He's in Vermont. I'm in Georgia. There's no way he's the one throwing this trash out here, but we always blame him for it because he takes the credit for it. Everybody like, subscribe, and share the video. That's important too, the sharing part. If you share the video to someone, it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content and you think that someone else would enjoy it. So YouTube will look at that and say, well, if they think someone else is going to enjoy it, then maybe we should think the same way and share it with some people too. So it helps to get the content out. Looked at our garage. Oh, let's see. Looked at our garage yesterday and someone broke one of our garage door windows. Oh, that sucks. Once in a while you get ice storms up there in Oklahoma. I'm up here in Great White North, Ottawa, Canada. Yes. Be a nice place to visit in August. Something broke it. Yeah, I try to pick up trash, especially when it's in my yard. I try to pick up trash. I'll pick it up along the trail too. There's trash cans all along the trail. I don't know why people think they can just throw their trash out. But hot summers, freezing winters. Oh yeah, hot to you though is in the 80s. 80s here in Georgia is like that's a nice spring day. All right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to see you again. I don't know the words of that song. Just hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm gonna get the phone plugged in here because by the time the sun pops up, I want to go back outside. So I got plugged in and let's see. Clean as you walk, absolutely. Yeah, Burks and my lives have gone in spurts. About 2 months ago, when I started really picking up subscribers, I was getting views galore. I mean, I had like 3,000 views on a single live stream in like an hour and a half, and then it just kind of died down. And I was getting like 200, 250, 300 views during a live stream, and the I don't know what it is. I mean, YouTube pushes you out sometimes. So, Lisa, thank you. Great song. Yep. Orlando. Good morning, George. George Rivera. Good morning to you. Your toes are cold right now? Crisp, I'm not from Georgia. No, I'm from Ohio. I grew up in Ohio. Lived there a majority of my life. I've lived in other places, but I've been living in Georgia now for about 6 years. So, yeah, I lived in Sandy. I lived in Wichita Falls, Texas, right on the Oklahoma state line, pretty much. And used to drive up to Wichita, Kansas, about a 6-hour drive, and used to drive through Oklahoma City and up that way, Wichita. So it's 35 there. Yeah, it's closing in on 50 degrees. It's supposed to be in the mid 60s today. We're heading to the 70s by the middle of the week during the day. The lows are supposed to be in the mid 50s. So got some decent weather coming. Fresh brewed Tim Hortons coffee and Pop Tarts. Butter tarts for all. There you go. You're in Tulsa? Okay. That's cool. Can you name someone famous from Tulsa, Oklahoma? I have one person specifically in mind. Sandy. Musician. Cam is here. Good morning, Cam. Good to see you. The question I just asked Sandy, I will transition that into my recommendation for some classic music. 8.2 degrees there, Lester. You like Cafe Bustelo? I've never had that before, Laura. Baked some butter tarts yesterday. Garth Brooks, is he from Tulsa? Oh, well, he's more famous than the person that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking classic music. Well, not classical, but classic rock and folksy type music. Played with a bunch of different people. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Elton John was inspired by him. Leon Russell. If you're not familiar with Leon Russell, you got to listen to some Leon Russell. .40 in South Carolina. That's not too bad, Chris. Probably be getting warmer soon, though. NHL hockey fan. I root for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've rooted for them since I was a kid. I used to like the Bruins. Way back in the day, I used to play hockey. I actually owned I was out in the street with a tennis ball because we never had enough ice to play ice hockey. So yeah, I've recommended a few different bands, and I try to recommend some of their off stuff that you don't hear all the time. And I recommend the songs the other day, and then yesterday a Joe Walsh song, Mother Says. Did anybody check that video out? Joe Walsh, Mother Says. But Leon Russell, yeah, he was amazing. He wrote music for so many different people, and he's from Tulsa. So Trainwreck is here. Good morning, Trainwreck. Good morning to you. Very light snow will be negative. You like the NHL, the Rangers? Okay. Bought some bacon and cheese croissants yesterday. Played hockey when you were a kid until you turned 13. Yeah, I've never played ice hockey. We used to play hockey out in the street, just like we played football and baseball out in the street. Street hockey with a tennis ball. Used to have fun though. Used to have fun. There was a minor league hockey team in town, and yeah, we used to go. My neighbors, my best friend at the time, his mom would take us about every other Sunday if there was a game in town. Um, she would take us to see the game. And one time we went to go to a game, and I forget what the problem was, whether it was like it wasn't frozen enough to play or something like it was something like that. And so we couldn't see the game. So she took us to a movie, and she took us to see the movie Hospital. And I don't know why I even remember. This is an obscure movie. George C. Scott was in the movie, and it was an R-rated movie. And me and my best friend, we were like maybe 11 or 12, and she took us to a R-rated movie. I think that's the first time I ever saw boobs. So you love all music. My cousin is Rodney Crow. I don't know Rodney, but I will screenshot that, and I'll look Rodney up later. It's a heat wave this time of year. Could be negative 40. Yeah. You bought a birthday gift for a cute girl. Lester, Rainey is still here, and so is Ducky. Ducky will rat you out. Cam is in Manitoba. Yeah. I think, where are we at? We're at 70%. I think I'm going to finish this cup of coffee. But Ducky's still here. She's probably busy. Remember Me is... I'm not sure what you're saying there, Sandy. Oh, one of his songs. Okay. Remember Me. Okay. Going to a prom. Aren't you a little old for prom, Lester? And aren't the girls there a little bit young for you? Or are you going to chase all the single mom chaperones? Yeah, I know, Butter Tart. I've talked to him about that before. Yeah, Rainey's definitely here. She's listening to you, Lester. All right, let's get the phone and the tripod real quick. Oh, why do tripods have to be so difficult sometimes? There we go. Let's get busy living, everybody. Tim McGraw is saying it with justice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've talked to him a little bit about metal detecting. Like I said, it's something that I've considered doing, but yeah, I don't have any knowledge on it, and don't have any equipment either. So obviously not going to be doing it without any equipment. Right now I have so much to do that it's going to take up all my time. I don't utilize all my time, but it takes up all the time that I do utilize. So there's no way I'm going to start another hobby. I got y'all on motto cam right now. Mike and Nick and Alice. Rumor of Wall stepping down or for next term. Andrew is here. Good morning, Andrew. Good to see you. ACR Protect. Good to see you. It's for people with disabilities. A church puts it on around the world called A Night to Shine. Oh, okay, Lester. That's cool. They make punk ones. There you go. Thanks, Ducky. He loved to metal detect. I think I would enjoy it, but like I said, I've got so much to do that's more important to me that I'm not going to create something else to do. Number one, I gotta get the F out of Georgia. Not that I don't like Georgia. I like the weather down here, but there's more important things in Ohio for me. Much more important things in Ohio. And I've got a teardrop camper to build that's not going to build itself. So if I took up metal detecting, that would definitely take away from my time to do the more important things. So Pink. Oh, okay. Pink, not punk. Okay. Natalie, how are you doing this morning? You got about 20 minutes before your next call. All right, you doing all right, ACR? Andrews? Balkan in the Wild is here. Good morning. I'm doing very well. It's morphing time. Ducky's been here for a while. Live like nobles. Live like nobles. Oh, let's go outside. Sorry about that. I hit the power button. Let me get caught up here real quick on the chat. We all use the Lab Vanquish 440 reasonable price detector. Okay. Nobody watching. We have a buddy. First year I went, had a cute girl. There you go. Yeah, I know, Butter Tart. Yeah, the camper build's going to be epic. I need to get my ass in gear and get up there and do it. So now you're okay, just tired, as good as one can get. All right. Yeah, Butter Tart, I'm sure they are. Natalie, I'm doing very well. Sandy, you're busy on your spread. Okay. Everybody saying hi to Natalie. And ACR. And then it looks like a shitload of deleted message amount. Ooh. You about 3 older metal detectors. I want to get one of those newer digital ones. There you go. Punk rock skaters, how you doing this morning? Welcome in. Where are we at? We only got 31 likes. Come on, you folks can do better than that. Double tap that screen for this old guy. This old guy needs your help. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That is the man of the hour. ACR is a good guy. Already did? All right. Burks, you're taking off. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me this morning. There's a good guy as well. Everybody go over to Burks and ACR's channel, subscribe. I guess we're not going to get any sun. There we go. We're back outside. It's real foggy here this morning. Fog, fog, fog. Burks, I'll do everything I can to help you, buddy. That's what this community is all about. So, you got wind, but it's also windy as F. What does F stand for, Natalie? I'm just curious. Cam, that almost sounds, you need to finish that sentence. That almost sounds bad. I'm guessing that a White's is a brand name of a metal detector, but that almost sounds bad. Yeah, the movie The Fog would be a good example. There, Butter Tart. My boss, what is the temperature? It's in the mid to upper 40s somewhere. Yeah, the fog is kind of thick. I was kind of surprised when I came back out here. I thought the sun would be shining. Sun's right up there. Right over there, but yeah. It's bright up there in Ohio, but yeah, but it's cold. You see no color? Oh, okay. Yeah, Cam, that I started to read that comment and it's like, whoa, 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 what did he type here? Thick as pea soup. Yep. Yeah, the movie The Fog was you would think that a movie called The Fog would be a bad movie, but it was a very good movie. Scary movie, and they did a remake of it and it sucked, but or a part two or something. It sucked, but no pirates or sirens in The Fog. No Butter Tart. Yeah, it is a good movie. Stephen King. Yeah. Yeah, all the remakes. I've seen a few remakes that are pretty good, but you liked it? Yeah. It was a good movie. ACR, are you still here? It is good by King. Yeah. It sucks. The movie It. Okay, I got a question for you, ACR. It's something I'm sure I could have looked it up, but I wanted to ask you. All right, so you have soldiers, sailors, airmen, marines. What do you call a Coast Guard guy? I saw somebody doing a press conference the other day, like one of the Joint Chiefs guys, and he said the word guardian. Is that what you call a Coast Guard guy as a guardian? What's the average height of American people? What do I look like? Google? Look it up, man. Yeah, it's I don't really care. They call them water boys. A lot of times it's just coasty. Okay. Paulie, we don't talk politics here. And I don't care. Yeah, we don't talk politics. Go think about it for a little bit, Paul. If you want to talk politics, go to another channel. The National Guard or Guardians. Okay. The Shining is a good movie. Yes, it is. Reggie, nice to see you. You have a great day. No deer today. Nope. I like the yeah. The Puddle Pirates was pretty good, but I just the official name. I was called an airman. So soldiers, sailors, airmen, marines, and puddle pirates. Got it. Red rum, red rum. Yep. I don't know. I haven't seen a new movie, so to speak, in a long, long time. So, Life of Zalia. Life, how you doing? You haven't watched The Long Walk yet? Yeah. Misery. All right. You just watched The Long Walk. It's hard. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Sandy, you're very welcome. It was an honor to serve. Filmed in and around Winnipeg. All right. It's about boys that have to keep walking or they get shot. Oh, wow. My boss, the biggest blessing in my life were my children. Even though some of them hate me. They don't hate me, but um, yeah, biggest blessing in my life, my children. My children produced grandchildren, and one of my grandchildren produced a great grandchild for me. So can't get much better than that. If you watch the short that I posted yesterday as a highlight from one of my movies. See, we get on movies, and that is stuck in my mind. Um, One of the highlights from one of my live streams was when I was sitting right here in this seat, and my granddaughter Natalie came in on the stream, and it every time that one of my family members, my sisters come in, my one daughter, Natalie's mom, and Natalie all have come in on my stream, and every time that happens, it just warms my heart. It really does to know my family supports me and what I'm doing here, and they like to they take the time to come into my live stream. So um, they are real birds. Not feeling too good, mostly sleepy. I'll catch you all later. Much love and hugs. All right, Rainey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. I haven't watched TV in over a year, so it's a good movie. But you cried, Sandy. Forever grateful. Absolutely. I try to wake up every morning and show grace and gratefulness for something in my life. They are definitely real birds. I don't use soundtracks. Rainey says she's leaving and she's still deleting messages and still promoting my channel. Thank you very much. Hit that love button. Exactly, very important. Dustin Huff. Good morning. How are you today? Andrew Garcia. Hello to you. Tobin from Norway. Well, welcome in. I've met a few people from Norway. When I was in the U.S. Air Force, we used to train NATO pilots, and we'd get Norwegian pilots every once in a while. So, I don't know, probably a dozen or so a year would come through our program. So, love the rainy days. That was that country guy that did that. Rainy days or rainy nights. Yeah, hope you're feeling better, Rainy. I'll talk to you later. Hassie, how are you doing? Good morning this morning. Good morning this morning. There you go, Lester. You just got the warning from Natalie. Woke up breathing. I'm blessed. Sandy, yes, absolutely. And for me, that is a 180-degree shift from where I was a year ago. A year ago, I was hoping I wouldn't wake up when I fell asleep at night. So YouTube has literally saved my life. Um, Literally. And when I say literally, I mean that word. Um, I, yeah. Anyway, don't want to really get into it. If you want to watch a video and learn a little bit more about me and where I'm at right now versus a year ago, um, just watch the video that's titled "Thank You." If you want to watch the whole playlist, it's called "Get Busy Living." You can watch that, but you can definitely learn a lot about me by watching the video that's titled "Thank You." It's from about maybe 2 months ago, but yeah. And I'm forever grateful to everyone that comes into these live streams. You guys have day. I mean, Tobin 197 subbed and commented. All right. I'm for British Parachute Regiment, but I'm Norwegian. All right. Glad every day when you see me, Natalie. Well, I'm glad when I see your name pop up in the chat. I was talking earlier about it, and for me, you guys get to see me. Lucky you. You guys get to see me and see me talking and everything. So when I see a name pop up and I read someone's chat, I'm picturing them. And if I've seen their picture, obviously it makes it a lot easier. But if I haven't seen their picture, I have to imagine something. And some of you don't want to know what I'm imagining. But anyway, but when I do read a comment from everybody, I try to imagine you, or in my mind, I'm seeing a picture of what I think you might look like. Anyway, so um, make your day every day. Well, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. ACR, thank you for the kind words as well. You are a good man as well. You are a good man. I know. A small apology for sending you that text yesterday. I forgot. And yeah, I was just so excited about that clip that I had to send it to you. So you checked out the blonde yesterday and on TV now. Lester, you're trying to get yourself in trouble. Home, how you doing? Good to see you. Home 54. Funny. Thanks, Lisa. You're nothing like I imagined, Allie. You can email me anytime. Anytime at all. You enjoyed that Johnny Depp image? Good. I was really, really, really hoping that YouTube, in their ultimate wisdom, would see that as the best clip from my um, live stream yesterday and make it my highlight, but they didn't. It was definitely the highlight for me. It's funny as hell. uh, uh, you had the cartel on your. Wow, Sandy. That's not good. Lester, she's writing stuff down. All right, Andrew. No problem. As soon as my live stream ended, I was like, man, I was hoping that they would make it my highlight, and then I was thinking I got to send that to Andrew. I got to send that to Andrew. He's gonna love it. Dragon Master, how you doing today, buddy? Good to see you today. I don't know if you've been in here earlier, but definitely good to see you today. Lester, your fellow Vermonter, is right above you there. Yeah, they definitely should have. Yeah, I can translate sometimes. I only say thank you for taking out my trash. Okay. Alex Booker, howdy, how you doing? You're protected. All right, good. It was a classic. It was indeed. You're doing awesome and perky. Wow, okay. Dragon Master. Chaotic disturbance. You're not here to cause chaos, are you? We don't like chaos. Currently drinking from night shift. All right. What, night shift left you something to drink? I know what you mean. Absolutely. Sandy, I hope you are safe and sound. Bought a coffee yesterday from Dunkin' Donuts. It was strong. Checked out the waitress. Working 10 to 7. I've done that before. Did not care for it. So, I haven't really talked about this a whole lot lately. This is the motto for my channel. Get busy living. It's part of a quote. Chaotic Disturbance, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. You are amazing. You are amazing. Yeah, that's the motto for my channel. And I try to live that every day. I've got it all over the place. I've shown you guys before. I got a sweatshirt or a t-shirt that has it on it. I've got stickers. I got it on a little made-up sign that I've made. All kinds of stuff. So it's the motto for the channel from the movie Shawshank Redemption, where he says we have a choice to either get busy living or get busy dying. So try to live that every day. Tim Hortons not what it used to be. I haven't been to a Tim Hortons in a long time. There are a lot of funny people here. Lester, yeah, he came out of the corner. He's wanting to go back, so. Real Bombo, how you doing? It's been good. Chaotic Disturbance, you subscribed, and everybody else should. Absolutely, everybody else should. What's written on my shirt? One of my favorite places in the world, Tybee Island, Georgia. I was just there a few weeks ago. I do not ride motorcycles. I have ridden motorcycles. I wouldn't mind having another Triumph motorcycle, but I do not ride motorcycles right now. Shawshank's one of your mom's favorites. Cool. I inspire you with that quote every day. Good. Good. And that's why I got it all over the place at my house, is it helps me to keep going too. Um, I mean, taking my 2 mile walk every day is part of it, um, and the good vibes I get from everybody on here is part of it as well. There's a lot of other things that still need improvement, and I get you guys saying I inspire you and stuff, and great, that's fantastic. That's what I hope to do, to give some of that back, because I get so much of it just from being here every day, that I hope to be able to give some of it back and have people be even just slightly, just to change a little bit, to improve their lives. So I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, I was going to say, you got a Suzuki? There you go. Um, what I was going to say was, God damn it. Oh, I'm not perfect, and I still struggle every day. Some days more so than others. These live streams are a blessing, and I'm trying to take what I get from doing these live streams, which is a sense of accomplishment and a sense of belonging, I guess. Um, I get a lot of joy out of doing these live streams. I really enjoy doing these live streams. And I'm trying to take that and convert it to after the live stream. Kind of like doing an after party for the live stream for myself, and to get myself moving again. I tend to find myself after the live stream. I'll look at the numbers I get on the live stream, and then I just start scrolling through YouTube again, and I find myself 2-3 hours later still sitting here scrolling on YouTube, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm trying to make it so that, I mean, YouTube, like I said, YouTube saved my life. I'm trying to get it so that I use YouTube to help improve my life, like does on the live streams. So I need to create more content. I need to think, okay, I need to do this specific task, film it, put it on YouTube, which will help me in the long run. Plus, I'll be getting the task done, if all that makes sense. So hopefully real soon you're going to be seeing a lot more content from me. So on regular videos. So you just got a 2017 Ford Explorer. That's cool. I saw everybody's comments. Sandy, you got a 450 Suzuki. That sounds cool. We all struggle. Yeah, absolutely. Nobody's life's perfect. We're all only human. All right, 4KT. Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate that. I am a blessing, absolutely. And you guys are all a blessing to me as well. So, Sandy's got a 96 Bronco. Yay, a gift. I love those gifts. Those are great. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Sit on your phone quite a lot these days. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to put the thing down. Um, One of the tricks I've done, and it's worked, I haven't done it often enough, but one of the tricks I've done is I just take my phone and I stick it in a drawer, and try my best to forget about it. So, um, I have a Challenge R mountain bike. Cool. Layla, it's your birthday. Well, happy freaking birthday to you. Full sized. Oh, full size Bronco. There you go. I have an old Jeep Commander. I love that thing. The thing's a beast. It's getting old though. Closing in on 250,000 miles on it for a 2006. Yeah, that's a lot of miles. So, do I hunt? No, I do not. I have been hunting before, but it's just something I've never really gotten into a lot. So, yeah. How's Princess Lester doing? Have you seen Princess Lester lately, Ducky? It's hard for you to do. You got to put your phone down. Throw mine in the backyard. Cam's wishing Layla a happy birthday. He doesn't like marshmallow. He has come back around though, huh? Caleb, hello, how are you doing? Andrew, you have a fantastic day too. Hopefully your call goes nice and easy. Say hello to the HR lady. Make sure you send her some pictures of me, see if she's interested in a 65-year-old man. uh, and yeah, Andrew, we'll see you later. You have a fantastic day, brother. I appreciate you coming in today. Mine has 120. That's cute, Ducky. Yeah, he was here last night. 2 more possums eating cat food. There you go. Adeline, how are you doing today? Welcome. I have to get in line, Andrew? Sandy, you're my girl? Okay. You're doing good? Fantastic. Ducky is in the Hoosier state. Adeline, I'm doing fantastic. I'm back from my walk. Been back for a while now from my 2-mile walk. I do it every day, 146 days in a row, and gonna keep on going. I got about 220 to go. Gonna do it for a full year. See where we're at then. So, Indiana is beautiful. You gotta go on TikTok and flirt. All right, Lester. There's some pretty cool stuff in Indiana. There is indeed. There used to be a lake. Oh, shoot. No, I can't remember. Down south of Richmond, Indiana, I used to go to. Can't remember what the name of it is anymore, but. Adeline, my name is Dave. TikTok is nothing what it was. Never been on TikTok at all. That's why you can't put your phone down. Brad, I just got out of bed. Why would I go back? I'm waiting for my nursing aide to get here and tuck me in. I don't have a nursing aide. It's early in the morning. It's a good time to get started for the day. Get out and enjoy the day. That's your papa's name? Dave? Now we're talking? Okay. Am I going to end up asleep on the couch at 8 a.m.? Let's see. It is 8:56 a.m. already, so nope. Not going to happen. Not going to happen by 9 a.m. either. Now 10, that might be a different... No. Adeline, Dave is a good name. It is absolutely a good name. I've never met a Dave I didn't like, to be honest with you. How old? How old's what? My underwear? I'm sorry. I get into these live streams. We get around the hour and a half point, and I start getting to be a smart ass. So I know what you meant, Adeline. I am 65 years old. Ducky, I got a kick out of that. Let's go fish, everyone. All right, Sandy, let's go. Where's a good lake near Tulsa? Dave's not here. I don't know why they thought they should hide that. Lisa, you're taking off? All right, Lisa. You have a fantastic day, too. I love you. Love you for being here. You're amazing to me. Good to see you. Now they go fishing with you. That's the same age as your papa? Okay. So Maybe I'm your papa. Does it suck being old? Absolutely not. Think about all the things I've experienced in my life, all the fun I've had. It's absolutely amazing being this old. Serving, I don't know what that is, so don't know whether you should hit it or not. Brad, you're my favorite troll today. There you go. Lay on the bed all day and sleep. That is why my house never gets clean. Lester, you got to get up and get some stuff done. List some stuff on eBay and get some stuff sold. Get some more money in your house or in your pocket. And then you can go on and do other things too. 305 Retro King. I bet you it does. What's that like? Adeline, my favorite song. I got a feeling if I answer that, Adeline, you're going to tell me that that's your papa's favorite song too. Sean, well, thanks for sharing that with us. Yeah, get up and clean. June, absolutely. 65 is not old. I still got a ways to go, even though I've been a smoker for 50 years. Serving the block, if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead. I'm not going to fault you for doing it. Not something I would do, but you go right ahead. There you go, Ducky. Yeah, he'd get up and clean if Rainey was there. You're surrounded by water? Oh, cool. I like that feeling. Still doing that with the held for review. Sandfish and Samaria. All right. Lee Jones, what's all that? How long have I been on this live? An hour and a half. Great fish in there. All right. I was down not too long ago. I was down in the Savannah area. And yeah, up on a great big bridge, and there's nothing but water around me, so it was pretty cool. And there you go, Lee Jones. Yeah, there's a 6-7 sticker that you can gift. It's pretty cool. Adeline, well, thank you very much for the heart sticker. I appreciate that. I love gifts. Trolls are going to miss the school bus. Yeah, they're all sitting on the school bus right now, sending them. So, Yvette from Connecticut. Nice to meet you, Yvette. Nice to meet you as well. I think it's a good time to give a little pitch here for my channel. Xander, hey, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. If you know what bait to use. See, that'd be my problem. I wouldn't know what bait to use. Xander, that's enough. We get you. Hey. Everybody double tap that screen. I guess I haven't been saying that enough today. We're only up to 36 likes. So, I'm 65 years old, Xander. So, you need to double tap the screen for me since I'm that old and I'm still alive. You'd help me out? All right. That's fine. I wouldn't mind going fishing. Not something I'd do all the time, but I wouldn't mind going fishing. Anyway, yeah, my name's Dave. I live stream. The sun is starting to wake up a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see trying to get through the fog. Um, it's trying to get in there. Adeline, you liked it? All right, cool. Um, you should put your hair in a ponytail and post a picture. There you go, Lester. You should. Fishing's your therapy. There's a lot of people come on this channel that do a lot of fishing content. So you definitely, that's probably how you got sent here, because I'm subscribed to a bunch of them. But Xander, that's nice. Go back to bed. Side ponytail, Lester. Yeah. Angel, how you doing? Another day in paradise. Absolutely. Trying to get some sun to shine on me. No, you're not going to go back to bed? All right. All right, well then get up, get busy, do something. Go pour some concrete. Sandy, absolutely, we will go. If I'm ever in Oklahoma and you're ever in either, whether I'm still in Georgia or up in Ohio, yep. Yeah, it is a little spooky this morning. It's clearing, it's kind of clearing out a little bit, but your hair is down to your shoulders. I wish I could grow hair to my shoulders. I'm getting close. That's the best I can do. I used to have hair down to my shoulders way back in the day. You don't think you'd ever wear a man bun? Yeah, I don't think I would have, even if I had the hair for it. Anyway, my name's Dave. I live stream every day from a 2 mile walk. Been doing it now for 146 days. And this is for all the new people in here. Been doing it every day now for 146 days. It's amazing to me to be able to go out on these walks and have all these nice people come in and chat with me. Your hair's all thinned out. Yeah, I'll bet it is. But it's amazing to me to be able to chat with everybody. It's so therapeutic for me to come in out here every day and do this. After I get done with my walk, which generally takes, I start at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Georgia. Um, and I totally enjoy the walk, and then I get back home. We sit and chat for a while. Lately, I've been going about 2 hours on my live stream, so probably going to stick with that time frame. Seems to be working pretty good, and a lot of content on my channel. Check out the playlist called "Get Busy Living." It's the motto for my channel. It's a quote from the movie Shawshank Redemption, where he says, "We have a choice. We can get busy living or get busy dying." And I have decided to get busy living. So, Xander, damn, are you saying damn to the 146 days in a row? Sandy, thank you very much. I'm glad you had some fun here. Um, it is great to meet you. Hopefully you'll come back. I do appreciate you being here. When heading up to Ohio as soon as possible, man. I don't know. I don't have a set schedule, set time. That's probably my problem. I'm trying to get more done on a day to day, but yeah. XXC car, and yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. You need to go to another channel. And Colton Reed, hi, how are you? You'll check it out. Okay, thank you, Sandy. I got a lot of cool videos on there. Depends on what you want to see. I mean, I got some woodworking videos, those flags. I got a video on how to make those flags. I just made half a dozen crosses, um, and posted a video on how to make those, the flag crosses. So, yeah, it is nice to talk to me. Well, thank you very much, Natalie. What you up to, Mr. Old Guy? Hope you're having a good day. Andrew, I certainly am. Grandpa Dave is here. You were here earlier, right? Came back. Sandy, it's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome every day. I hustle, not hustle. See, I see a word in the chat and it just boom comes out of my mouth. um, I live stream every day, same time, so you can come back anytime. Angel, Mr. Huster, you should make a video on how to drive manual. My generation, Gen Z, don't know how to. I don't have a manual transmission vehicle though. I had a Dodge Dakota and I just got rid of that. It was junk. Um, there wasn't a piece of metal on it that wasn't completely rusted through, so I had to get rid of that. But it was a stick. It was 5-speed, but bless your heart, sir. It's refreshing to tune into a live that isn't someone going through a midlife crisis or a charity scam. Yeah. I do not make Jesus videos, no. I believe in Jesus, but I do not make, we don't, we don't do religion here. We don't do politics. We don't do religion. It's just chill vibes. If you want to know more about my story, there's videos that you can watch about that. The video that's titled Thank You. That's probably the best place. That's where I really, really pour out my heart about my life and what's going on. I don't tell you everything, but there's a lot of things I don't tell you people. But anyway, that video, Thank You, is a good place to start and learn more about me. So. Lester, Lester, Lester. My first car taught my 3 daughters to drive. Yeah. Southern Classic? No, he didn't. My granddaddy immigrated to the United States in 1903, so it didn't happen that way. Yeah, first car I ever drove was a manual. 1960 Ford Falcon with a 6-cylinder and a 3-speed. And I think the first time I drove it, the 3-speed was up on the column. So. Xander, yeah, granddaddy. 3 on the tree. Yep, Cam, that's right. There used to be a joke. I don't know if any of you remember this. Speaking of old cars, the 64 Toyota. Wow, that's an old Toyota. I mean, that's an old Toyota. First car sat in the junkyard, never got to drive it. 5-speed. Alex, blue coat. Whatever. How old am I? I'm 65. It was your dad's. Kelly, no politics. Yep, we don't talk politics here. How much was a car back in the day? I paid $300 for my first car. It was a 67 Mustang. You're going to bring your wooden spoon? Yes, I'm 65. Around the world in 5 seconds. You've been timed out on my channel before. I remember you. We don't talk politics here. Same as before. Didn't change the policy. Okay, Xander. I am still on. Yeah, you finished with your call, Andrew? Welcome back. China Fake, hello. Team USA, hello to you, China. All right, that's enough. We got you there, China. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah. The old cars, okay, they used to have, it's called three on the tree, a 3-speed manual transmission, and you shifted gears on the column. But they also used to have, to turn the high beams and low beams on and off, there was a switch on the floor that you would click. And you'd push that switch to turn on the high beams on your car. Xander, how do you get a blue name? You got to be my best friend ever. So, you're a fan of the quickie? Yes, you are. That's what your wife said, anyway. China fake collectors. You don't have to type the same thing 20 times. We get you, man. John Doe. We don't talk politics here. Around the world is the goat. All right, so cool for him. All right, so I guess we just had a sudden rash of people that decided they wanted to come in here and just disrupt a cool chat. A 65-year-old guy that's just trying to have some fun on YouTube. So, anyway. It was not his first time here. I've seen him before, John Doe. I didn't block him. I just put him in timeout. But we can kick you off the channel, so. Highest mileage car, probably that Jeep that's sitting in my driveway right now, and it's closing in on 250,000, so. Yeah, welcome to the internet. You're absolutely right, John. Quickie, 5 seconds, no thanks. I think Andrew would go a good 10, maybe. Chris Fickey, how you doing? Sandy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Come in, hang out for a while. We'll get to know you a little bit. And, yeah. Frost 455,000 on a 2002 diesel Silverado. That's pretty good. You're hoping, Kyle Horton, you're hoping your car lasts that long. Low and slow, huh, Sandy? Xander, if I had guns, I wouldn't tell you I had guns. All right, John Doe. Thanks for telling me. Andrew, you're taking off again. Thanks for coming back in. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it. Absolutely. D1, how you doing? Favorite classic car? I loved the old GTOs. I had several different GTOs when I was younger. John Doe, if you want to be an a-hole and you want to bug some old man that's just having some fun on the internet and has some friends that I have a chat with every day, you go right ahead and just be that asshole that, that's probably your whole life. So have fun with that. I'm having a blast. So, Levi, I do know about Jesus. Absolutely. We don't get into religion though. You can toss out some God bless yous, even some Bible verses, things like that. That's fine. But yeah, we don't get into really talking about it much. Any good cold remedies? I got one bad. Oh no. Lots of vitamin C, lots of rest, drink plenty of fluids. That's the best I can tell you. 83 Chevy pickup. There you go. You miss Rainy already? Yeah, but you're having fun getting in trouble though. You need to prepare food. Your husband is fasting. I've never tried that. I've never really even looked into it much, the whole fasting thing. I've seen people talk about it, but 454 SS. There you go. Yeah, I had a First GTO I ever owned was a 64 GTO, and 389 with the 2-barrel carburetors on it. Yeah, that was a badass car. I wish I would have had the money to fix that up and keep it. Levi, yes, I do believe in God. An electric blanket does well. As far as cold remedies, yeah. Xander, I don't know what you're saying there. I don't read words I don't know the meanings to. Because as the guy said earlier, it's the internet. Welcome to the internet. Lester, you're looking at a cute redhead. I like redheads. True Balance. Good morning to you. 69 Buick Skylark 455. Cool. Your brother had a goat? The old GTO? Oh, okay. You fast 1 month during Ramadan? Okay. Ducky. Ducky the rat. God bless America. Absolutely. Yep. Natalie and Ducky are Team Snitch. So you prefer being called snitched over being called a rat? Snitch does sound a little bit nicer. '84 Buick Century and a Mercury Lynx. Bryn Lee, hello, how are you? Marisol sent a gift. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it's so sweet of you. I do appreciate the gifts. Everybody that sends them, thank you very much. It's absolutely great to see it, that people appreciate my channel and sending the gift. Angel, thank you very much. Times 3, times 4. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Angel. Rat is not cute. Is it Marisol? What's GLHF? What is GLHF? Roger, how you doing? There you go. That's the best I do on shout-outs. What does GLHF stand for? Someone fill this old guy in. Eric, how you doing? Marisol just sending. Oh, good luck, have fun. Okay. Marisol just sent 100. Thank you very much. Light switches, how you doing today? Good luck, have fun. All right. Marisol, wow. Wow. Loading me up with the gifts. I appreciate that. Sun's starting to come through. Now another one, another 100. Wow. Love you, Marisol. You're great. Good luck having. I've never seen that before. Paid $50 for the Lynx. Sounded like an old washing machine ready to die. There you go. Sandy, are you taking off? And Marisol, you have a good day too. Thank you very much for all the gifts. I really appreciate them. You're amazing. And on forever, we don't talk politics here, so. Yeah, Marisol, you have a fantastic day too. Thank you very much. You brightened up my day, that's for sure. I appreciate that. Got to do your doings. All right. Well, you go right on. Alia, hello. How are you? I have no idea what the first thing you said is, but Natalie will translate it for me. Won't you, Natalie? I think that you can translate that. Maybe not. Your mom took it to the mechanic to get it fixed. These flags behind me, yes, they are handmade by this old guy. Craft Organics, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We're sitting in at about 10 minutes shy of 2 hours. So, Sandy, you're welcome anytime. You can definitely come back anytime. Every morning, 7:30, I go live, and most of the time, I've been sticking around for about 2 hours. So, welcome back anytime. Yeah, Ducky, I had to as well. I had to reread that. Natalie, you're taking off. All right, yeah, I'm not going to be a whole lot longer anyway. So definitely good to see you today, Natalie. Hope you're doing well. You take care of yourself today. Yeah, Ducky, I had to reread that too. That's kind of how I read it at first. Is that he took his mom to the mechanic to get her fixed. Marisol, thank you very much. You didn't have to give me all your gifts. Jaden, thank you. Appreciate the gift. Angel, I don't know. As far as cups, I generally make 2 pots of coffee a day. Sometimes I'll have a little bit left over from the second pot in the morning, and I'll start on that one. But just reheat it in the microwave. So, um, yeah, generally make 2 pots of coffee a day, just for me. Said something you recite when you read the Quran just before eating. Okay, how to confuse someone with ADHD? I don't know. Don, all right. I didn't know you were still here. I'm glad that you are. Yeah, thank you for coming by. You take care. Good to see you today. Thank you very much for coming in. Only Ducky's here to tell on you now. Yeah. Natalie says she's going to stay. It only takes one, Lester. There you go. The wording confused me. Oh, okay. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Serve mountaintops. Yeah, yeah, that's how you confuse them. You ask a question and then don't answer it. There you go. I'm the only streamer that reacts to gifts. I just became monetized and just got it where people can send me the gifts, and I've been getting a email a day from YouTube telling me that I need to make sure I thank people when they send gifts, and I need to show them how excited I am about it. They've got all kinds of tips for how to improve on that because YouTube gets a cut of that too. So I get 70%, they get 30. So they want me to get more gifts because that means more money for them too. So, but Marisol, I appreciate it. I really appreciate you sending all those gifts. That's great. Sir, mountain of tops. About to pour yourself a cup. Well, cheers to you from Alabama. Cheers to you. Welcome in. I'm in Georgia. I call it Southern Georgia. Well, I'm not really Southern. They call where I live Middle Georgia, but I'm like 100 miles south of Atlanta, which Atlanta pretty much is Middle Georgia. But anyway, I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta, right off I-75. I'll go to the grocery store today, this afternoon, not for groceries. What are you going for, Lester? Thank you, Marisol. Appreciate that. NYC, how you doing? What is that? Some kind of emoji. Can't really see the emoji. Adeline, you're back. Well, welcome back. Good to see you here again. Everybody double tap that. Yeah, probably marshmallows and follow cute girls around. That's why he buys so many marshmallows, because he just keeps walking around the store and he keeps following girls down the marshmallow aisle and just keeps putting more into his cart. Enjoying the same sunrise. Yeah, I would not go. Believe me, I'm not boasting or boosting Atlanta. Atlanta's too big for me, too busy. I like small towns, so um, I live in a town of about it's 80 to 90,000 people, which is just big enough for me. Atlanta's just too much. Adeline, I'm the best. Well, thank you, Adeline. Yep, we knew what you were going after. Marshmallows and follow cute girls. Lee loves turtles. Well, hello. I'm glad you like turtles. Or you love turtles. Turtles are pretty cool. Natalie's still here too, Lester. She decided not to leave. She wanted to stick around and see if she could get you in trouble. Keep some notes. All right, we're sitting at, I'm showing 46 likes. Can I get 4 more thumbs up before I leave? What's the bypass like in Georgia? St. Louis, very loopy, merging, lots of looping, merging pretty high up. Some at 150 feet. Yeah, the bypasses in Atlanta, I've taken them before and they don't save you any time because they didn't put them far enough out and you're still like, well, they put a bypass in and then everybody starts developing along that bypass. Atlanta's grown so much in the past, I don't know, probably 20 years. But when they put that bypass in, it was probably a good thing because there was nothing out there. But now everybody built around that bypass, so there's just, everybody works out there, shops out there, and all that. So I've tried the bypasses in Atlanta, and you're best off just stay on 75 and try to get through as quick as possible. Adeline, I have 5 children, yes. They're all grown, long, long gone. Long gone from my house. They're all still here, so. Welcome to Georgia, where the swamp will get you if the locals don't. There you go. Natalie is part of the snitch crew. Same with 44. I'm showing 47 right now. Closing in 255 to 270. Oh, okay. You're talking about the highways around St. Louis. Yeah. I haven't been out that way in a long time. I lived in Wichita, Kansas for a while. I don't like Wichita, Kansas. But I lived in Wichita, Kansas for a while and used to drive back to Ohio from there every once in a while. I did a few times and yeah. One day I saw a girl I went to school with. We talked for about an hour. She bought my ketchup for me. Hadn't seen her for about a few years now. Oh, cool. Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies. Wichita sounds fun, but there's nothing there. There's nothing in Wichita. I lived there. There was one thing I used to do for fun. I worked in the downtown area, and they had a minor league baseball team. And I think it was on Tuesday nights during the summer, of course. The baseball team would have 50-cent beer night, and yeah, I used to be able to walk over there from work at right after work, and because the games would start around 5 or 6, and walk over there after work. And 50-cent beer night, you can buy a lot of beer on 50-cent beer night. And it was just, I don't know, maybe an 8-ounce cup or something like that. But yeah, yeah. Adeline, no, I don't. Thought it was a dark city well known for 1800 witchery. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. I'm on your kitchen counter. Don't drop me. Don't mix me in with your food either. Speaking of witchery. Yeah, Wichita, Kansas is just it's okay. I mean, it's an all right town, but it's so far from everything. There's nothing else around. I mean, you can go to Kansas City, but that's like a 4-hour drive to Kansas City. You can go down to Oklahoma City, but Oklahoma City's not a whole lot better, or like drives like 7 hours out to Denver. It's just everything's so spread apart there. So I like to be able to take a short little day trip, like right where I'm at right now. 3 hours, I could be at the beach. I love that. Yeah, so that's why I like living here. So now when I move up to Ohio, it'd take me, I think it's about 4 hours to drive up to Lake Erie. But I can still be at the beach in 4 hours. So Adeline's what you're naming your daughter? That's a cool name. I like Adeline. I'm funny? Well, thank you very much. We flirted. She lived down the street from me. Haven't seen her since last Christmas. You need to go down and knock on her door, Lester. Say hi. Remember me? Husker, how you doing? When I first moved back, I was in the Air Force, and after I got out of the Air Force, lived in Wichita for a little while, and then I moved back to Ohio. And when I first moved back there, I ran into somebody I knew from, actually, I knew her from elementary school, but she lived in the neighborhood I lived in. And I ran into her. We talked a few times, and I ended up asking her out, and she just flat out said, "Nah, I don't think so." So, I'm like, okay. Little J, what are you up to, Little J? Little J, do me a favor and double tap that screen for me. Husker, do me a favor, double tap that screen for me. I'm trying to get myself to 50 likes today. And it'll make my day if I get to 50 likes. Absolutely make my day. Even though you've been been putting time out, Little J. Someone did it for me. I got 48 now. Read, read, read. What's that, Natalie? What's read, read, read? Oh, when you were in school, she lived down the street. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of the same way with that girl that I met. She lived in the neighborhood that I grew up in. She grew up in the same neighborhood. And we went to school together. But, anyway, yeah. Radish Legend, hello. Welcome in. Radish, do me a favor. I'm trying to get to 50 likes. Hit that like button for me. You'll warm an old man's heart if you do that for me. Came back in. Engine J just double tapped. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago that she rejected me. Like the cold bitch. No, yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If I ran into her today, I'd probably talk to her and ask her out again. So she's a sweet girl. uh, you know, there's another highlight for YouTube. But they won't give it to me. They won't show that. Solid chuckle. You can't lose my stream. I just keep popping up. Yeah, like a bad penny. I don't even know. That's an old saying. Like a bad penny, it just keeps coming back. I have no idea where that came from, but that's what the old guys used to say when I was a young guy. And now I'm an old guy, and here I am saying the same thing. She told me girls are too much trouble and kids too. She never had any kids. You know, some people feel that way. Kids can be trouble sometimes, believe me. They can be trouble sometimes. Even as adults. Just not going to get those likes today, I guess. You say old stuff. You say old stuff all the time just to keep it alive. Yeah. Is Adeline Louise? Is that a family name? I've got. Well, the two kids. My own two kids. I have 5 kids, but 3 of them are stepkids. But they've been in my life for over 30 years, so I consider them my kids. But I had no part of naming any of them. But I've got 2 children that I helped name. And my son has my first name as his middle name. And my daughter has her mother's middle name as her middle name. So just to keep the names going, I guess. Saw a kid having a tantrum over an ice cream sandwich or a chocolate bar. Well, you know what? They wouldn't get either one. That's the way I live. That's the way I roll. You forgot her name already? A word of advice for a young guy getting older. Well, if you're still young, you need to work your ass off now while you can. Make as much money as you can, and you need to save. And I can't say save enough. Invest as much as you possibly can, and enjoy your life. Don't worry about having the fanciest car, or, whatever fancy shit you might want, or the neighbors tell you, or YouTube, or whoever tells you should have. Don't worry about that stuff. Invest. And then when you get to be my age, everybody else is going to be sitting there and they're going to have a 30-year-old purse that they bought, or a car that they bought, or a piece of junk car that they bought 20 years ago that they thought was cool. And you're going to be sitting on a beach somewhere. So there you go. You like Louise was the middle name and kind of worked from there. Okay, cool. You forgot to get her number. Yep. What's that saying? How's it go? If you're willing to do today what most, or if you're willing, how's it go? If you're willing to do what most people want today, you'll be able to do what most people can't in the future. Save is the word of the day. Yes. Absolutely. Save and invest. Most of my money all my life has been tied up in real estate. Not that I'm some kind of real estate multi-billionaire or millionaire or anything, but it's my retirement. So hear ye, hear ye. All right, one more like. Come on. I'm showing 49. You guys are probably showing 50, but I just need one more. Yeah, you need to understand money. That's one thing they don't teach kids in school. So, Patriot Watcher. My mustache is yellow in the middle because I smoke. Drone Play, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. I hit 50 likes. There we go. Desperately trying to teach my own son that because I was not taught any of it. Yeah, I wasn't either. So, all right, so we hit the 50 likes. We're over 2 hours. 2 goals are accomplished. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you all for coming in today. I definitely appreciate it. It's nice to meet all the new people today. Definitely come back. Check out my channel. There's lots of videos. The Get Busy Living playlist is the best place to start. So we will see you all tomorrow. I will be back here again in 22 hours. And I'll be out walking again. So we'll see you there. Y'all take care of yourself. Peace.